Hey folks, Quillian here, and welcome to Let's Play some more Monster Train! It's a train that's a monster! Okay, it's a train full of monsters, but I still like the idea of a train that is a monster. We're gonna do double random, and it's gonna be our first try on Covenant rank 7 here. Basic enemies have additional attack damage. Yay! Sure, it'll be fine. Alright, let's okay this for a sec. So, we are Stygian Awoken. Interesting. Obviously, the Awoken can lead to some big ol' fatties. Thorns is a possibility, although our leader won't have the thorns. I'm trying to remember what the Stygian leader guy can get. Can he get, like... You can get the sweep with the spell weakness and the sweep with the frostbite as well, right? Spell weakness seems maybe less appealing here. We do have the frozen lances. We did also start with a helical chrysalis. Actually, 2 of them. Okay, that's a lot of spell damage. We got a copy of Drain, which last time we had, I sort of oopsie-doodled on, because I'd forgotten about the discard part of that. We got some heal over here. We got some regen over there. Okay. I don't intuitively have a grasp of what this feels like yet. This does make Train Stewards into beasts. I do like the discount, but maybe we'll do this and keep the Train Stewards around for a diff. Yeah, the damage spells. I mean, we do have some. Okay, yeah, it's not sweep plus frostbite. Although, we could give you a sweep after, and then you're AoEing applying a frostbite. We know frostbite's pretty good. We do have a good amount of damaging spells. So even if I'm not worried about you dying as much, maybe it's fine to put you just at the bottom. Because obviously we're going to want him on the floor that we're going to cast the most spells on, which is probably the bottom-most floor. And with the frostbite, it's the same thing. You kind of want to put him on the bottom because it gives more time for the frostbite to accumulate. I mean, the frostbite, I think, is even more no-brainer. You put him on the bottom-most rank. The thing is, we do have a lot of spells. Because if we only had the frozen lances, I would say, well, to mix it up, because last time we played Tethys, we took the -1 spell thing. And so, to mix it up, I'll go frostbite. But the thing is, we do have 2 of the helical chrysalis. And they are pretty strong. Yeah, I think I'm going to go do this. They are pretty expensive, too. They're strong, but also very expensive. It's going to be much more playable this way. Spikes. We do have multi-attack on our steward, so the spikes are going to hurt kind of extra lots. We do have some... no, we don't have nukes for this guy. That's too bad. Okay, here's the thing. I think it's going to be really rough for us, but I'm going to go ahead and do this and try to build up some strength early. I think the spikes are really going to be bad for us. Hell, even Tethys is going to give himself a ton of damage. On the other hand... Oh, it's too bad I don't have one of my frostbites, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Frozen Lance. Because I could Frozen Lance him and then Chrysalis and just wipe everything out. Still, we're gonna go and do this, because it's one less person with some thorns. You're gonna be fine. If I do this, you won't even pop a charge off my shield. Okay, we have to put you there, probably, and then we still have lots of juice down here. Okay. I'm gonna double tap you with the helical chrysalis. Then we'll Frozen Lance you. And maybe I will do this one. Oh, it's going to be overkill for a bit. Okay, then we get this pause. Let's do this. So you'll have some shielding in front of you for when the boss shows up. This will still last for a while. I don't know how much damage the boss is going to do. It's possible the regen's not going to be enough, but you know what? Let's do this anyway. We only need for 5. We will survive a little bit more. But we don't have the helical thing right here, but first we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. We're clearly going to sap you. It doesn't matter which of the 2 we sap. I don't know if this changes any of the damage math there, but anyway. Oh, right, I still have Turbo Ultra. I guess that's fine. if I kill you this way, I don't actually know if this triggers. Now, the thing is, I can cast this and then do this anyway. Part of me wants to not cast it to, like, find out, but I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just finish you off. And there we go. Okay, we got through the Thorns fight without taking any damage. That was good. We do have a lot of spells, so being able to drop some spell weakness is nice. We only have one copy of Drain for the discard, although we would have the -1 cost, and it AoEs, and right now we don't have a lot of ways to hit behind the ranks. Although Flash Freeze will also do it. Gives me a way to snipe people in the back. This might snipe more than one, it's more expensive, but it also hits the front, it also AoEs down to the boss. You know, we've got the cheapifying Tethys. We'll go with this. We don't need the Restoration Detonation, because I don't think it counts as an attack spell, so I don't think we get the discount on it. Although we probably will want some big fatties that we can heal, and... this, well, it's already 0, so it doesn't matter. I do like the Steel Enhancer. Okay, I'm going to pick up one Restoration Detonation, because we're going to want one. Certainly, we're going to draft a fat Awoken unit, right? Money is good, but I think we do need another unit, so we'll grab that first and look at what kind of upgrades we can do. Sweep and Slay. It's not permanent or anything like that. So it is interesting to get both these side by side, because this guy gets stronger every time he does Slay. On the other hand, he starts with a lot more hit points. But we can put him somewhat behind, and we can end up giving him, you know, an attack boost and multi-strike boost. He's still pretty squishy. What I like about the Husk Hermit is that he does give us a little bit of a frontliner right now, which we could use. And he's still... You know what? Honestly, we'll just throw a couple of attack upgrades on him, and it's going to be great. Like, we could put a couple of attack upgrades on him too, but he's still squishy. I think the Husk Hermit's going to be maybe a little better for us in this scenario, because I mean, we can't even guarantee the Slay, right? So buffing that's going to be good. Endless is very interesting. Here's the thing, we could Endless one of the Train Stewards, because then when it comes back with Damage Shield. Like, it becomes such a stupidly good tank. It's expensive, but we're not going to be as concerned about upgrading that guy, like these guys, as much. Whereas obviously, okay, the attack damage we have to put on the Sweeper. That's not even close. That's gotta go there. I might not care about Runestone. I mean, we are going to cast spells, yeah, sure. I don't think we need to make this guy endless, we just want to give him more damage. We're going to make one of these guys endless, because it's really annoying. I mean, we can slap it down. I might just save the money. We could re-roll, we could purge. Well, if we re-rolled, we wouldn't be able to afford the big one, but we'd probably afford the other two. I was really hoping for another attack upgrade. Well, this guy with the Endless. Let's give him some spikes, because he's obviously going to be frontlining, because we don't care about him dying. I really want more damage on this guy. Probably worth throwing a bunch of health on one of these guys, though. Okay. The reroll didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Okay, more attack into unit draft. I think none of these guys are multi-attackers, right? You grant spikes, which is going to be kind of annoying. I think this is going to be also okay. What we really want in this deck, I feel, is just lots of increased capacity if we can grab it. So I still want this, because I still want to be able to cast spells pretty aggressively on the bottom floor. A little more regen, too. This is sweet. Does clear everyone in the back. You took a crap ton of damage. I need to put you here, stacked against this guy. So we'll bop you with a Frozen Lance. We may as well do that and kill that guy, and then we have nothing left, but that's kind of alright. Bring down the speed. Now, taking 4 points of damage up here is not the end of the world, although we've got nothing else going on. I may as well do that. Deploy you here. And... I don't know. Give you a bunch of regen. Sure. I don't have the most impressive lineup here to fight the boss with. Do a fair amount of damage to him now. Again, I don't get the Frozen Lance? Frozen Lance on the turn with him, because that would be ideal. Frozen Lance him once, Helical Chrysalis, it kills him, and then does boss damage. We obviously have to Chrysalis. You're gonna die to the sweep, which is nice. I want to drain. Do this. And then I'll drain you. Alright, you're nearly dead. And then you've got crap tons of damage shields to get through over here. And you're just dead. Okay, good. Okay. Still no damage to the pyre. It's going better than I keep feeling like it's going to, but our upgraded, the upgrade stewards are insanely good. We do have a lot of spell damage. Doubling up on the chrysalises are nice. And it does make these into big beasts. Probably better add another one of these. I mean, he's obviously going to die to spikes, but the problem is it does make it a little crowded on the bottommost floor, because we're going to want him on the same floor as our boss. It does fill up things quite a bit. But I think we're going to get good value out of him. I'm actually just wondering about more regen. I could grab the Enhancer. The nice thing about this, we can put it on the Endless guy, because the Enhance is going to stick around. On the other hand, if we do... Yeah, let me grab this, because if we do, at some point, finally get one of the fatty Awoken ones that get stronger as he heals... I don't know about the Incant Rage 1. I don't think that really is going to do that much for us. Getting a bunch of stinks, I mean, they're free, but we do have some spell damage. We just stick her on the top. You know what? I like that a lot. Alright, I do want more Awoken units. On the other hand, I think we need to go for the free artifact. Yeah. It's just too good. It's not even a decision to consider. Spikes deal +1. We don't have spikes. Although we might get a spiky dude. The Iron Drop Cage. We don't have anything to interact with this either. There's a better chance we'll get spiked. Wow, that was a really bad thing here. You Revenge and Frostbite, which is kind of nice. On the other hand, we can grab an Incanter maybe on the bottom floor, because we always do spam a lot of spells down there. You might be another okay frontliner. Let's grab you. We'll try to get some Incant shit and see what goes on. What do you got for me, Caverns? This thing, as per usual, I always grab the Bone Shine. You know what? I'm going to grab this one just to upgrade it to a golden card. Pretty dumb reason, but I'm going to do it. Oh, I was thinking about card on... Last time we played, I think I was thinking... Oh, I haven't unlocked all the cards. I think I'm getting confused with the golden name of it. Is there 2 in here? Is that his power? Is it telling us what his power is going to be if we look here? Is this going to be the double exploders? Oh my! I never noticed that symbol. Ooh. I'll probably never remember to look. Speaking of, what's the boss dude doing this time? Okay, he's going to remove buffs. Okay, we've got the Ragers coming in here. We could actually survive. Okay, I know I want to put you over here. Start generating some stings. The Husk Hermit does actually survive all these Ragers, and then we'll kill them with the sweep. I think that's fine. I'm gonna put you there. We're gonna want you in front, but maybe not now. I think I'm just gonna throw the regen. Obviously, that guy's gonna take a lot of damage. We could have let them go to another floor, although with the double explosion, I wouldn't really want to put anyone there anyway. Speaking of explosions, we've got this. I think I'm gonna sting someone. Stinging you doesn't really change anything. Okay, I think we'll sting you. That's fine. Let me put the spiky endless one in front here. Pull them over here for when things move up. We don't really need to protect you or anything. If you die, it's not the end of the world. But as long as we kill things, the only thing that can kill you is the exploding barrel, and we're gonna have a sting in our hand because you generate stings. Okay, this one's a little bit annoying. Can't maul us because we don't have the room here. There we go. One less attacker, and you've got tons of health. Although, we can also kill you with this. Which I think is the way I want to do it, actually. There you go. No exploding, so you've got some crap going on. You're going to die regardless, so I don't need to sting you. So I may as well sting the boss. And of course I want to cast the stings, because they'll draw a card on the next turn. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, they got haste, they got the rage. This thing is going to double tap and do a ton of damage, but... Oh, we're going to sweep and kill all these guys. We may want to minimize how much damage we take, but okay. Let me sting here. It's going to be free anyway, so that's perfect. And yeah, after that, it's just, well, Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance, Frozen Lance, Chrysalis. Hit this guy as well. And then, well, I may as well, I guess. We'll do a little bit of damage to you. I think the sap will be gone before the battle actually starts. That would burn all of our shield here, or we can just kill you. Frozen Lance twice for 12. Still doesn't bring you into one-shot helical crystal range. Or chrysalis. So either way, we do it that way. And we do that. I'm going to sting here because it's free. I might want to just put another dude down. Or I could double tap him. He's endless. He's going to come back. These guys aren't going to die. I think it makes sense to put another dude down. And I'm just going to go ahead and use that up. Because it's sort of a dead draw. I just wanted it to turn it golden. Kind of a stupid reason, but it's also a cool reason. Shut up. Alright, so we're in the final round here. Getting this guy out of the way would be handy. Of course, this time I've got, you know, some damage, but I don't have the Chrysalis. Alright, well, I mean, sting. Obviously gonna happen. And this. I'll throw you down there. 7, so there's no way to survive over there. I could put a tick regen on this guy, but it doesn't matter much. Yeah, none of the spells I'm going to cast here matter, so I don't know. I don't think that makes any difference, and then we'll stab you. Okay, that's certainly not as much damage as I would like to put on this guy. Lucky, we do have still a full health Pyre. And we gave it +3 attack this round. Okay, I mean... We do have the extra spell damage here, which is helping with stings, which is nice. No one's got any damage, so that's not going to do anything. I think we just hit him with this, do some damage, frostbite him, and he's nearly dead. He'll die in the next floor, I think without us doing anything. Yeah, this guy's so tanky. Endless Boy's back as well. Yeah, but you're already dead. So, excellent. Alright. Boom. Eat double strikes. And I think we are going to go for capacity. We don't have that much... Oh, Harness the Titan, I think, is going to be gorgeous with us. Yeah, it's just too good with what we've got. We do have the Pro Thorns thing and some healing and a need for some thick boys up front. And then the +1 capacity, I think, is an easy pick for us over here. Okay, let's do some shopping before we put a cut in here. Duplicate heal. We don't need the heal. Duplicate could be nice and the money. But what do we remove? We might remove the restores. I mean, I know we want to keep this guy alive, but the restores are pretty tiny. We still have this one we can cast, and we've got the regens we can throw a few on. That might be okay. Yeah, I think the right way is definitely the stronger way. Let's peek at the merchant. Remove consume. Add consume. We can combo together. That'll be an interesting possibility. I think we grab you. This enchant just feels so small. Like, yeah, we're casting a lot of spells. I mean, once we get the Sting synergy going, like, and the freebies, like, we are going to cast 3 or 4 spells a turn. I guess it does add up pretty quick, but she starts off so small. Whereas the sweep, again, you know, we've got, because our stewards have damage shields, they're such good tanks. I think our sweepers can really get a lot going if we do upgrade them. I think I like the idea of getting rid of some restores. We're not really reliant on the health up. We've got a few ways of doing it. Mostly we just need a lot of damage. So, first of all... Okay, removing a consume off one of these is certainly viable. I don't think I care about the Bone Rattler. On the other hand... although then it becomes very expensive. We're really reliant on the offering. It is nice to do the extra damage, though. Same thing here. I mean, this is well worth it. Do we remove the consume effect and make it cost 3? Well, if we do that, I think, yeah, we're probably going to keep upgrading our guy to have the super discounted spells. And I think I will make this be 45 damage twice. I mean, the thing is, hold on. If I do this and do this, it's the same as just giving it plus 10 twice. It comes out to exactly the same. Becomes a little expensive. I mean, we can give it a discount after, and then we can keep stacking regens on things, which is pretty good. What I could do, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna make the restore deal a huge chunk of health one time, and then remove itself from, you know, deck for the rest of the battle. That's gonna be okay. Or I could do this because it does make a huge boost. We don't have that many things that would benefit from it. No, let's just do this. I realize it's not more damage, but I think it's okay. It might be worth just having one of these stick around so we can stack stupid amounts of regen on something. But we don't have that many things with a lot amount of hit points. We have the one Thorns dude that could really benefit from it. We might just not bother with the Eternal Stone this time. Now, you know what? Let's do this, and then I'll make it cheaper. Since it's not an attack spell, so it doesn't get the discount. Yeah, let me do that. And we're not going to purge or reroll anything. I mean, more sweepies. I think the -2, I think we're going to appreciate it. Once you start going with the discounts and you get more expensive spells, it all just keeps feeding into each other. That is a lot more attack. But because we have damage shields, none of these guys are multi-attackers. I think that's okay. And then the porcupine here, yeah, that's I think it's gonna be okay. The stewards don't really care how big the damage is. Yes to here. Here. Okay, everyone's gonna survive, although we might still... I'll put you down there. We do have room for the train steward, which I could also put down the mollusk, but I think what makes sense is making sure to protect this guy for a little bit. We still have room for the mollusk, which is awesome. So we can always have a steward, like we're recasting with damage shield. This guy to sweep and do some damage, and then just big spell increases. It would be great to kill that guy. But... Actually, I can. Hell, we can just kill him. Well, this is a little baby sweeper, so no. Not really change any of the math there. I could put a regen on this guy, because he's going to take a lot. But we're almost certainly going to pick up another train steward. And possibly some more for this floor, too. Or maybe we won't pick up... Oh, we got you. Okay, I mean, obviously we need to harness the Titan. That's huge. I don't have any instant healing for this guy. That's really unfortunate. There's no way for me to kill this guy first, or hit anyone who's in the back. Let's see, 10, so you die from that guy. Then it's only 7. Maybe I'll let this guy die. Let me do this. He's gonna die, but he won't. You can start embiggening yourself. I don't know if it matters who I target here. You're gonna haste, so you're gonna go up to the top floor. They're all gonna be on the top floor together. Let me target... Hey, it doesn't matter. I mean, the Frozen Lances are free down here. So, I mean, obviously the Frozen Lances are going down here. For the Sting, I don't know, maybe it'll bring you down in a way that I can get a kill. Okay. Expensive, but it will kill 2 of these dudes. I don't know if that matters so much. I mean, but I can't really kill anyone else. And you're gonna die unless I put a body blocker, which maybe I should just do and just accept some damage, because I like the sting generation. Keep you alive. Get out of here, because it'll kill the haste dude, and put the frostbite on these guys. There you go, keep you alive and do huge amounts of damage. Sting to kill you. Alright. Well, that's something. That's probably the best way to handle that turn. But the Pyre's going to take some damage now, finally. Quite a bit, in fact. Yeah, the extra damage that's being caused in this one is being kind of painful. Wow, this is... Okay, well, I mean, we can play the Sting so we can draw more. But there's really nothing else. Well, this. And then I'll Bone Rattler for that. Get the haste in the back. Mollusk or this guy? So if I play him, he's worth another 7. Well, so I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3, 4 spells. He's going to be worth an extra 28 damage. Just because I can't fit both. You're going to gain armor, but we kind of want the thorns. Although, the more you regen before you get hit, the more your thorn... I think I put you in the front. Now, do I put down the Mollusk Mage on the second floor, or do I put regen on this guy? I think the regen on this guy is going to be worth a lot more. Yeah, it actually leads to a kill. Hey, hey! We found the solution. We found lethal, you guys. Definitely be a long one. Hey, he dies to spikes. Alright. We took a lot of damage there for the extra 150. Days went to discard your hand, which can trigger offerings, and we only have one offering thing. But the thing is, we can draft more expensive offering cards, because a lot of times there's going to be discount, and then it gives us another way to maybe discard some stuff. It saves us from damage and key turns as well. On the other hand, you know what? I think the Urchin Spines. It AoE spell weaknesses? Yeah. Gonna be a better value. Okay. Oh, this the +1 draw is actually quite good, given the fact that our spells are going to be basically free, our attack spells. On the other hand, we removed the consume for this. It's interesting because you can keep enhancing cards. On the other hand, being able to overload the bottom floor is actually, I think, going to be way stronger for us. I think we have to take this. Because it'll let us put the mollusk, it'll let us put more incant dudes on the bottom floor, etc, etc. Artifact, unit forge is good, and some health, although I do like the concealed caverns and boosting our spells. Now, I think we have to go to the right. We got one extra battle in this one, but that's okay. We need this one. Because we do play, like, 3 spells basically every turn, and more magic power is going to be great. I mean, the Frostbite, getting more Frostbite stacks is amazing, and Frostbite not decaying is also pretty good. We don't have that much Frostbite generation. We do have some. I'd like both of these. I think, given these two, I think the Forgotten Name is slightly better for our deck. Although, both would be kind of okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a cut in here, and then we're going to figure out what I'm going to do vis-a-vis my units. You know, maybe these Incant Armor 1 is actually good value. We'll see. Folks, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.